What's up, everybody? Welcome to GTL. That is Game Talk Live. My name is Ice. I am brought to you alongside with my co-commentators Tickles My BR and Gridlock. We're going to get started off with game number 1 of this clan battle, NMX versus bSun. And we're going to have RomanDragon, our Zerg player, versus WorkYou, the Protoss player. So as I was saying before, we had to cut off there for our YouTube
channel.
Fraps channel. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm interested to see what spawns they get. It is going to be the close air spawn. So I don't know. I've seen a lot of Protoss players love to go with the early Stargate on this map. I mean, it can be really devastating. Look how close a Phoenix could just fly right over this gap here and close it so quickly and pick up the Queen with one Phoenix and one Void Ray or even two Phoenixes and do a ton of damage. So, I don't know. We'll see what he decides to go. It could be standard play, but he's going to be able to spawn his Overlord. Yep, there it is already. Send his Overlord right over the gap and see exactly what's going on. So, he's not going to be able to hide much from Roman, our Zerg player, but we'll see what he decides to do. I'm really interested to see what WorkYou decides to come up with in terms of his build order. First pylon's going down, as is first couple Overlords for Roman. It's just going to be so crucial to see what tech structures we see first in a matchup like this. Is Roman gonna put a hatch down first? It looks like he's got nothing yet, so it looks like he's gonna be posturing up to take his natural right here. So that's probably what we're gonna see. Interesting, as they are close by air spawns, which means you can just come right over this way and he could run his units right along the singular pathways that MLG Metalopolis provides. But he's confident enough in his own ability that he can do some later Zergling run-bys or whatever he decides to do. So he is going to indeed expand first. And hope that no early one-gate pressure is going to happen, which I don't think we're going to see anything like that. But first warp gate is going to be going down in about 5 seconds, and I'm interested to see what he decides to do after that. Is he going to go right into Cybernetics Core? It looks like he is. Okay. So he's going to be opting for a more standard play, I think. It's not that we can't see a little later Stargate, but I think it's sort of a build you have to commit to, right?
Almost does.
So what are you guys seeing so far that you like? So here, spawning pool is going down for RomanDragon.
I'll tell you something I don't like. When WorkYou was scouting, his SCV went cross-spawn.
SCV.
His probe.
SCV.
Probe, sorry.
His SCV.
I'm a Terran player. They're all the same thing. They all do the same
Oh, it's
stuff.
not true. That is just not true. Probes are so much cuter. VJ, I'm so bad at pressing Control N.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, but VJ can wait.
Oh my god, I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Alright, so you got me so confused. Okay, the workers are completely different. Probes are so much cuter than SCVs, and the world knows it. Let's just take a look at this probe. Can we look at his little 3D portrait? He's got a singular eye. He is a looker, that one. Alright, let's take a look at the unit tabs, see what's going on. First Zealot is out somewhere. Yep, for WorkYou, and he's not getting Warp Gate. He got a Sentry out of that first gateway, but what did he decide to tech into? Another gateway? A couple more gateways.
Two more.
But two more gateways, but it's interesting he's foregone Warp Gate. I don't know if that was a... he's double gassing, so, I mean, he's got plenty of gas. 200 gas sitting in the bank, so are we going to see some heavy Sentry play, maybe? But this is just blowing my mind that he's waiting this long for Warp Gate. There it goes. Okay. It's going down now. He had so much gas. I guess, I don't know if I wasn't looking at the mineral count. Maybe he's low on minerals, but from what it looks like, he was doing all right. But we'll see. I mean, there are some Zerglings chasing down this singular Zealot that he has out, and he's going to have to run back to the Sentry and do some damage. And good placement by both of those units. Normally, you'll see the Sentry up by right on here on the main ramp to force field off any Zergling run-bys, but he was able to place that Stalker and the Sentry really well right over here. and was able to get vision with that Zealot on the low ground so that his high ground units could shoot down on the Zerglings running by. So looks like they're just going to post up right in the natural there. And no, I don't think they want to engage those Zealots. Zealots are so good against Zerglings. Do a little poking and prodding are these Zerglings against this one warp gate. Not a whole lot they can really do. Let's see what he's going to be teching into. Blink Stalkers. Interesting. He decided to go Twilight Council right into Blink Stalkers. Let's take a look at what tech do you guys see coming out of RomanDragon?
Let's see. What do we got going here?
It's an Evo chamber.
Yep,
okay,
we got an Evo chamber coming up right now.
Yeah, he's got Roach Warren coming down.
Yep.
No real tech. He's got Speedlings.
Yep, Speedlings and a Roach Warren on the way. So we're going to be seeing a Blink Stalker timing push. As he gets in there, he's going to have a couple more Zealots on the way. With such a late warp gate research, it's unreal. It's about to finish up in about 5 seconds, but as he's just making a ton of Stalkers right now, and he's going to be pushing in. And let's see this push. Blink's about to finish up in a couple seconds here, so we're going to see what the Blings run right on by. Oh no, they're going to back up and kill off a probe and keep on running with that speed. They're just so much faster. But here we go with these sentries out of position. They can't force field off. They decided to run by, but they're going to back up. It looks like. And he sees the huge number of Zealots. He has to assume, if he hasn't seen the Twilight Council yet, he has to assume Blink is coming if you're making that many Stalkers, which is one sentry in there. So that's what he decided to use that double gas for, was to actually go straight into Blink Stalker tech, which is pretty interesting against just Roaches, but we'll see how this pans out. I definitely give the edge to him. I mean, we're only looking at one Roach on the field right now for 4 more spawn in, as I said that. Ooh. So, what do we got going on?
In the Protoss base right now, Zerglings are doing some work on that mineral line right now.
They slipped right on by. As he mobilized those Blink Stalkers, the Zerglings were able to slip right on by, and he's going to force a halt of the mining. And I don't think he has much of a choice but to push with these Stalkers, and that's exactly what he's going to do. So here come the Stalkers. Spine Crawl and a Macro Hatch popping up right at the same time. So here come the Roaches spawning in. He's going to try to force field them off. But I don't know. Are these Lings going to be able to hold off these Blink Stalkers? I'm not sure. Looks like I give the edge to RomanDragon in this superior number of Roaches. 7 Roaches right now. And the Spine Crawler is still doing work. He's trying to get out of range of that Spine. He just is not able to. And a little bit of laggy, and I think he's gonna WorkYou is gonna GG out of there. He noticed that he got a little outplayed there. I mean, as soon as he decided to mobilize his force, RomanDragon knew exactly how slow Protoss units can be and compared to Speedlings. So he was able to mobilize those Zerglings right on through, keep the Roaches in his natural, and then mobilize the Zerglings right on through, get a huge amount of probe kills in the main of WorkYou, and that was able to really do him in. He tried to get a nice Blink Stalker sentry timing push, but it just didn't do it. The Roaches, I'd say, are a little bit better against Stalkers in that situation, especially when your mining is pretty much halted due to a Zergling run by. So GG. Game 1 is going to go to RomanDragon for some impressive Ling Roach play.
Definitely impressive game.
Most definitely.
I love Blink Stalkers, the things you can do with them, but in that situation, you got to hand it to the Roach.
Right.
The Roach.
The Roach. I got that right. So, I mean, just so well timed were all the buildings. And by Roman, I mean, you saw those Roaches pop up just as the Stalkers were coming in and trying to do some damage against that one Spine Crawler and the Lings and the natural. 4 or 5 more Roaches pop right from those larvae in the natural there, perfectly timed. GG. Both players play well, but that's a PVZ. I mean, even after the 1.4 update and everything, it's still a tough matchup for Protoss, I feel like, especially with that early pressure and just the constant threat of feeling that you have to one base kind of push like he did. And that's what he did, and it sometimes works, but Blink, I don't think, was the answer that time. Without any Zealots to help with the Roaches or the Lings, maybe a fast +1 from a Forge, or like I said, even from the beginning, with close air spawns, maybe some Stargate play. I've seen it. Huck loves to do it. I've seen it from Liquid Hero, loves to do it. I don't know, man. This is my opinion.
Okay. Next game we're going to be playing is on Shakura's Plateau.